Hi everyone and welcome back. Thanks for joining me again today. This is my B6 nude that I set up last weekend to be my planner that I will take to work and leave at work, and I did do that. So this was the last week in my planner and this lived on my desk. It's a very pretty week, and you can see I've got my full boxes, and then across the top here I have meetings that were on, or very important things I had to get done, and then across the bottom I have my to-dos, and you can see I set this up on the Sunday, and then you can maybe see here that I never came back to this weekly spread. And the reason for that is because I really got into my dailies. So some people asked me on the comment section how I managed to fit my work week in to my planner when I only have this much space. And this is not a lot of space, right? This is kind of tiny. And the way I do that, have done that in the past, is to have an A5 notebook that I carry around with me to meetings. It's really messy and a catch-all kind of thing, but not at all organized, and I have to kind of flick through it to find what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to cover up some confidential work stuff. So what I did was set up a daily section. I'll do that in the plan with me today for next week. But basically you can see here it's my old bullet journal style of setting it up, which just having a cute Monday header with the date, the meetings that were on that day, and I also track the weather because I really enjoy tracking the weather. And you can see here, hopefully, that I've listed out 14 to-dos because it was my first day back at work. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't. It's my second week. Goodness me. I didn't have a planner the week before, so it was my first week in a planner back at work after my holidays. So I think I had about 9 things on my list, and then I had my meeting with my comms officer, and we put a few more things on there for the rest of the to-dos. And they're really to-dos for the rest of the week, or things that we have to focus on to get finished. So then over the course of the next few pages, I managed to set up some more things that I'll talk about in a second. So I'm sorry, I do have to cover this up because it is confidential work stuff. So I continued Monday across as many pages as it needed to go, and it ended up being 3 pages. And then under here, I've taken those to-dos that were on the front page, the 14 of them. I've taken out the ones that I needed to focus on now, and I've mapped out the steps involved in each. So I've got the main one here, and then the things that I have to do to get that done. So I'll see if there's any of those that I can share here. Yeah, I can share the first one with you. So it's very simple. It's just setting up a strategic marketing plan. That was my first to do on the previous page. So I need to analyze the last year, or the year that we're currently in, to make the strategic marketing plan for the next financial year. So we start from July 1st. I need to identify opportunities of growth based on that analysis. I want to identify our top 3 focuses for the year, schedule all the promotions out for the year, schedule any major communications that we want to do, finalize the budget. So I have a marketing budget I need to sort out, and finalize our event schedule. So all of the conferences and things that we're going to go to. So I just took each of those to-dos, not all of them, just the ones that really needed to be focused on now, and I've mapped out the steps that I need to go through, and then I can add these as to-dos in the weeks to come, building up to that deadline that I have for each of these to-dos. So I have 8. I've carried across 8 of those 14 into this section. So I didn't go any further than Monday, so I turned the page. I've used a Sharpie, so don't use Sharpies on your KikkiK paper. It does not work. It bleeds through. So I didn't get any further because I actually started to get sick on Tuesday, and I was off on Wednesday with a sinus infection, and I felt really awful. And then Thursday, Friday ended up being just hectic. And what I did do was use this note section in the back. There's no point showing you, it's confidential and it's just scribble. So on my notes section, it's just lined paper like this, and I've just literally scribbled from meetings, and what I will do then is transfer those meetings back into actions to happen in the next week. And this worked super well for me. It was so productive. I have another section here called socials, and this is where I think I mentioned in that previous strategic marketing plan that I need to set up the promotions. So I've got a list here of all the promotions that I have planned so far or decided on, I guess, and then some things that needed to be sorted out for each one. So if it's a promotion for 20% off something, what does that mean? So I need to analyze what the numbers will be, what the margins will be, the pricing, what kind of communication we want to do, what customers we want to target, all those kinds of things. So I've managed to do this over 3 pages as well. I think I have 7 promotions mapped out, and then I also have a page of promo ideas as well. So that's how my week worked for me really well last week. I wish I had come back to this weekly spread because it is so pretty. But I'm going to do something different this week. So, you know, those comments, and I really love those comments in the comment section of YouTube. We had a good chat about how we do set up our weeks and having enough room to do what we really want, and I really feel that this daily section is my jam. So what I had planned to do if it hadn't got sick was I would have set up Tuesday and then put the main tasks for Tuesday and meetings and things like that at the top, and then use that as my place to set out what I was going to do that day. So that's what will happen this week. So I think I'll just quickly show you through the kit. These are some of the full boxes, and these little appointment labels, some more full boxes, and I adore this one. Some to-dos and todays and some flags. I've had days of the week and some icons. Some more appointment labels, little checklists and trackers and the weekend banner, and these little, I guess they're quarter boxes, aren't they? But small versions. We have meals and these little washi strips, and you can see I've actually stolen some of these before. Our checklist and some other little flags, all of our little icons and some more strips, and then deco stickers as well. Now these kits that came in the sub box also came with these divider tabs because they did come with a lot of papers as well, and I've actually used all the papers to set up my Met planner. Which I'll do another walkthrough of soon because I'm going to be changing things around a little. So it came with these divider tabs, some more here, and then some labels for those divider tabs, and you can see I've used some of those, and those are in the Met planner. So that's it. That's the kit. Alright, so I'm going to start with my days of the week, and I have some of them here on my hand. So we'll start with Monday, where it's quite normal to start. And I'll just pop these down here. I'm going to put them quite close together because if you remember last week I was far too close to the rings for my liking. It's somewhat alleviated this week because I'm using the mini kit, and the full boxes are quite a bit shorter than the usual ones, which means that I'm pretty sure I can fit them within this space here between the 2 sets of rings. So we'll see how we go. Friday. Now last week I had Saturday here and then Sunday underneath, my weekend banner across the bottom. I'm not sure whether to do the same thing or if I could just put my weekend banner down the side here and then fill in the space. Let's just do it because the stickers peel up anyway. If I was to put my weekend banner here, I don't know. I think having that gap there, although I could move, no, I don't like it. I'm going to put it down the bottom like I did last week, like so, and then I'll put in Saturday and Sunday like it was last week. Now this kit doesn't come with any numbers, so I might have to write them in by hand, or else I could possibly do them with some numbers from another kit. So I'll see how I feel at the end. Alright, there's my days of the week. Some of these are peeling up because I've stuck them down about 14 times. I haven't shown you all of the drama I've been through today. Anyway, so I do like to put a to-do and a today. So a today across the top and a to-do across the bottom. But I think in this kit there aren't enough. If I can just find them. Oh, I feel like I'm missing, oh, these ones. I've got 4, not 5. So, I also have, though, these ones. I think I've got a this week, an important, a goals, a work, and an exercise. So perhaps in place of the one of the todays I could put work or important. Just put this week back that I was going to use before. So I'm going to start with the todays. Where did I put those? I'm a little bit all over the place today, aren't I? Alright, let's put the todays across the top. I'm going to take them all off here. So I'm quite excited about the idea of having these slightly smaller boxes so I can fit a bit more in to the kit. To the inserts. You know, B6 is a wonderful size, but it's the Erin Condren kits that we can so easily buy just don't fit them quite so well if you have a lot to do. It's alright if you're not super busy, but if you want to really map out a good work week, it can be quite challenging. However, like I said earlier, I really enjoy having the daily section last week. That really worked so well. So I will probably I am going to continue with that because it works really well for me. Alright, so we've got our little headers across the top, and then it's a matter of putting in the meetings. But what I'm going to do first is put the boxes across the middle because I'm super excited to see how they fit. I'm going to use this one here for the Wednesday. I just want to see how it fits across the middle here. And you can see it fits really well. So I've just got to come in just this much so that it's in line with the other ones. Whether to leave a bit of a gap. I might leave the gap underneath. I come up right to the rings actually and put that down there. That way I can still have a header or something there if I want to. So on Tuesday I'm going to use this one, and I do like to have them all running across symmetrically, or in the same line at least. And I love this little house one. I just think it's gorgeous. It reminds me of Amsterdam, where I've just been on holidays, reminiscing. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, let's figure out what to do. I've got these little succulents here, but I've got these ones as well, and this girl, these shoes, this chair, this outfit flat lay. I think I might use the girl. I kind of like the blue look. Don't tell anyone, you know I never use blue. I'm just going to put this one here. And Friday, let's do the little boots because they are super cute. And then Saturday, Sunday. What I might do is move Sunday down so that it's under these boxes. And I'm going to put one more box in for the weekend. And I'm going to do the outfit flat lay because it's cute. So Sorry guys, my camera stopped there for just a second. I've got my weekly spread there. I'm not quite sure where it cut out. So far this is the weekly spread as it is. I'm now going to add my little to-do banners underneath the little mini full boxes. Like so. I've only got 4 of these as well, which of course I need 5. Well, actually I'd really like to have 7 for the whole week, but we will make it work. I do have some leftovers of another one of these mini kits, so maybe I'll grab it and see if any of the colors match, and maybe we can pull in a couple of those. And I still need to find some numbers as well. I do really like when they put pink and blue together. I think it goes very nicely. Now, the last one, I don't have a to-do. I don't have any more pink words. What I do have is this important, so I guess we're going to use that for Friday. And Friday is the one that's different at the top as well. Of course, it's got work instead of today, but that's okay. All right. So while I'm here, I'm going to grab my other little set. So the GP Studio sub boxes shipped with these little sticker albums, and I've just pulled all these stickers out of this one. So this is the one that went with that kit. Here's another one that I have from a previous sub box, and it has this other little kit that I have used most of. So it's got some red to-dos which don't really go, but there is another one in here as well. There are these pink ones which could go. They're a bit pink though. And then there's this other kit at the back which has blue. It's a very dark blue. I mean a kind of bright blue, and the green. I think I won't worry. I think I'm just going to use it as is. I could always sort of cut up these divider tabs and use those, or I could just use some of the labels that are in here as well. So what I should do while I'm mucking around here is grab, you know, every week I make the notes for the week ahead on this little piece of paper. So I know that I have 3 meetings on Monday. Wow. So how am I going to note those? Maybe a checklist is a good idea. Another option, I'm going to move these divider tab ones away because I'm not going to use those. And I think I'm done with the full boxes. So I have icons. Oh, that's one more full box on its own, but with a couple of flags. The flags might come in handy. And I have these checklists as well. So I've got both types of checklists. I might do meals this week as well. Alright, so I think because they're 3 meetings, I'm going to use these check boxes. And I'm going to use the pink one because, you know me, I do love my pink. Tuesday is just 1 meeting, so maybe I can use one of these little quarter boxes, or I could use one of these appointment labels. Let's see, Wednesday's a meeting as well, and Thursday's 2 meetings. So I'm wondering if I can keep the pink theme. If I do this for Tuesday, then I have nothing else. I could use one of these for Wednesday. No, let's use blue. No, let's use the taupey colour. 1 meeting Tuesday, okay. 1 meeting on Tuesday. And then I'll use the blue one, but I'm going to cover up those rings. So let's use one of these little flags instead. Wednesday is, what is that? A CRM meeting. Okay. Might use this. Because it's quite a small word as well. I can just put that there. Thursday, 2 meetings. So, I might use this. Oh, I've only got a small space again. Good grief. I don't know how I'm feeling about these small spaces. I'm telling you, it's difficult. 2 meetings. We might use these since they are, there's 2 of them. I'll put one just here. I just wanted to point to that line, I guess. A teardrop. And then a blue one. Maybe I'll do it on the other side. To the line under. Now that's a good idea because then I can use up that space and have one meeting here, one meeting here. Alright, looks a bit funny now, but once it's got writing on it, I think it'll be okay. Now, my to-do lists, I'm going to use the little checklists, and I've got heaps of them, so that works nicely. I think we'll just go across in order of the colours that are on here. So we'll start with the pale blue. It looks like I'm only allowed 3 to-dos each day. Oh, these seem to line up with the squares, which is nice. If I put it there... Oh, I've got the shakes. Maybe I'll try it without. No, I need the tweezers. I put it here, then they fit one per line. It's really cool. Often they don't, hey. Often you find that they are not spaced correctly for your planner, but this one works very nicely. Thanks, Gabby. Pink one for Wednesday. It's going to be another busy week this week, I think. We've got a lot happening. Oh, here's my same problem as last week, where I have to either put them here on the. I'm going to have to put it on the side, even though. If you remember last week, it drove me nuts. But what if I put Fridays on the side as well? Why didn't I think of that last week? Someone should have mentioned that to me. Then it's not side by side, which makes me happy. Okay, and I might do Saturday, Sunday as well. And if I need to, if I want to plan some things out for the weekend, I can. And I'll stick these on the edges as well. Like so. And the pink one, of course, why not? I might have to put it down here to get all the lines. Alright, so let's have a look. This is looking good. I think it looks good. I like it. I've got a lot of to-dos. I'm wondering if actually I could have put some washi down the bottom. Well, let's keep going. I'll put this little meal stickers in just to track where we go for lunch each day. I'm just wondering about this green. I haven't used it anywhere else. I know it's here, but it's nowhere else. So I think I'm going to skip it. And just put them, just stick with the same colours that I used for the checklist, but in a different order. I wonder why they use that green, because the rest of the places they've used this taupey colour, which is quite a nice colour. Just under this box. Oh, it wasn't fun being sick last week. I know it's never fun, but I think I told you guys I had a sinus infection and it just made me super nauseous, really nauseous, and maybe the tablets, the antibiotics he gave me as well, maybe they've made me nauseous. It just really was not pleasant at all. Now, I think last week we had payday on the Wednesday. Yes, we did. Thursday, which means no payday this week. That's very unfortunate. I am going to put down my little coffee. I'm going to use the coffee date sticker this week because it's cute. Just going to put that on my Monday. Like so. I'm going to use this little work sticker just because I can, and I'll put it on Friday because there are no meetings on Friday, but I might just put a box there as well just for fun. I'll use one of these boxes, the blue one. Just put it down here. I'm just going to put that work sticker. Oh, then it's work and work. That doesn't work for me. No. Okay, we won't do that. I might put it on the brown one, the taupey one. Yeah, okay. Alright, blue box. I'll come back to you later maybe. What else do I have here? Well, there's another little work one here as well. I'm going to put laundry down. Oh, I know what I can do. Sunday, I'm going to put the pink one on because I'm going to go to my very first planner day with Ashley from Plum Mashable and Denise from Luscious Labels and all the other lovely girls who go to those planner days. So I'm going to put this little planner sticker there for that. Okay, I might have to just quickly check my phone to see if there's anything major happening in the personal world this week coming. Doesn't look like it. Nothing that I haven't already got on my list anyway. So I think that's it. I think we're good to go with this. So it's just a matter of now whether I want to put some washi down across the bottom or if in fact I just want to put some more deco in as well. I think I definitely will put some deco in. Just deciding which ones. Oh, there's this cute little horse here. I'll put him in on Friday. And I really like this teapot. There's a couple of those. So I'll put it as well. I'll put it on Wednesday. Just there. And we have this really lovely plant stand. I might put it down with one of these meal stickers. Like so. Alright, I'm going to fill this out and I will come back to you in just a sec. Okay, I'm back. I used this Sharpie to write on the vinyl stickers, and I used this fab new fountain pen that I got from my friend Wave in Singapore to do all of the other writing. So this is how it's turned out. Oh, I just realised I haven't put my dates in, and I am just going to write them in because I can. 26th on Monday, 27, 28, 29, 30. Is that correct? No, it's not correct because Monday is the 27th. Let's see if this comes off. It does not. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 01, 02. Okay, I'll have to fix those. I think I can get that off with a bit of alcohol or something like that. What an idiot. I normally plan on a Sunday, so not a Saturday. Right, so I think from memory, this was the washi that came with this kit. No, it's not actually. That's not the washi that came with the kit. It doesn't matter, I could use it anyway. It does have some similar colours, but I wonder what washi did come with the kit. I can't remember. Let's see if this one would work. A bit too much green, I think. Ah, here it is. I found it. This is the washi that came with the kit. Oh, that's right. I remember trying to use this once before and it's torn itself a little bit. So I just have to get it started again at a clean spot. Like so. And I'm just going to put this across the bottom. Oh, it's torn itself again there. It's not very nice washi, is it? It is. I do love this washi. Okay, that's better. So I'll just put this across here. Like so. Where are my scissors at? So, I don't know, I'm thinking about this now while I'm looking at it, and the idea was to have more space to write stuff, which is why I used the mini kit, but now I'm putting washi on the bottom, taking up some of that extra space that I had, so I don't know if maybe I've defeated the purpose, eh? I might just tear this at a jaunty little angle and have that just kind of finish off on the edge there, like that. You know, with my daily, I kind of, like I said earlier, I'm going to cover everything anyway in the daily section. But what I will do for my daily, and I might set one up now to show you, is take the things from Monday and then pop it into the daily. So let's do that. I'll put this back in the planner. Those days of the week really annoy me. So there's our week. I'll just turn this while I'm here, like so. And I'm going to skip this page because I have written in Sharpie and I don't like it. But I will come back to this week so I can have it open here next to me. And I'm going to draw out my week to come. Okay, so here's our blank page, which we will, all I do is write the word Monday across the top. And yeah, there's many ways you could do it. Last week I did that script. Maybe this week I'll do something different. I might just write... I can't talk and write at the same time. Maybe I'll just fill a square with the letters. And I think maybe I'll do all uppercase, even though I don't usually do that. And because my M has a short bit there, I'm going to do the A similar and also the Y. Monday. And we worked out that Monday is actually the 27th. So over here, if I have Y, A, M, 27. Monday the 27th of May. Let's do a little line under that. I might switch to the micron, I think, because I don't really want to put that nib against the ruler. Like so. And then let's find out the weather. Weather on Monday is going to be, oh, windy, 12 and 9. Windy. Oh man, I hate when it's windy. Let's do some little curls. 12 and 9. So not much room for colour there, is there, if it's just windy. That's it. So what I will do is just add the appointments So at 10 o'clock is Claire, at 11 is a lab meeting, and at 2 is Maria. So that's it. Very, very simple Monday setup. I might take some of this same washi and just put a piece of it across the bottom just for a bit of extra decoration. I'm just going to tear it. Someone agreed with me. Thank you. Washi should tear the same way on every roll, not differently. But anyway, it is a struggle for all of us, I'm sure. I'm going to stick this girl here as well because I think she's pretty cool. Let's put her in the corner since I have a bit of room there. So that's it. That's my very, very simple daily setup. I could copy across my to-dos as well, but I would like to do that actually on Monday morning when I get into the office. I think that helps me set the mood for the week, if I can do that when I get in rather than doing it now. I think I'd rather, you know, sit down and go through the list. I know that I have to prep for these 3 meetings, and there's some of the things that I've put in the to-do list. So actually today I am going to copy them in because they are for the to-do list. They are for the meetings. I'm just going to put in my to-dos here. So so they're the things that I absolutely have to get done, and I can discuss those with each of those meetings. All right, that is my daily for next week. Now, whether it stretches over the whole more than one day, I don't know. I won't know until Monday. Because these are pretty, what's the word? They're very kind of chatty meetings. I will probably record everything in the notes section. And actually this page here that is currently blank because of the Monday, I am going to summarize the meetings that I had last week for Tuesday through Friday. I'll summarize those on there. And if they take more room than just that's what's available, then so be it. I can just put more sheets in. That's the beauty, isn't it, of having a ring bound planner, is that we can just add pages if we need to. I'm just going to cover up that Monday hideousness with some of this beautiful washi. Okay, just confidential information on the back of there. So I'll just chop this off while it's in the planner. I'm sure I can manage here. Bend that over a little bit. So that's that. I have my daily section here, and then the week at a glance. I really love these colors. I think it's just so pretty. I'm super excited to track this. I can even fit my hours down here if I want to. Feel free to switch off now, guys. I am going to add a couple more stickers. Just because I can. I do want to track my hours like I used to, so since I have the room down here, I'm just going to pop those in. A little bit of room here underneath my meal tracker. Just pick up that little succulent pot. Wow, I'm actually planning in the planner. That's very unusual. And we have to take the pages out, don't we? I tell you what, these stickers being so easily, oh no, I have to take it out. So easy to remove. It's excellent. It really is excellent. Alright, so I'll just grab this one here. And I'm going to have to snip it because of the rings. I could always punch it as well, of course, but It's just as easy to snip it. We'll snip here for the next one. This one's much straighter because I did it properly. Let's turn this over so it's easier for me to see. And then this very pretty one on Friday. That's better. I really feel like that rounds out the week much nicer, much more nicely. Like so. So there we have the week ahead. Now, what I think I will also do while I'm here is I'll just grab up all of the bits that are left over from the kit. So we have these couple of page flags left on that one. A couple of full boxes and some labels there. The divider ones, which I don't think I'll use. I might keep the deco and this these icons, and I don't think I need those. I don't think I need those and all those. So what I'm going to do is just pop these two in the front of the planner. So I'm just going to put them in here, just in case I want to do a little bit of planning on the go. I just poke them out because they're cute. Alright, so that's it. The week of the 27th, even though the top of that says otherwise. Week of the 27th of May. Really looking forward to this week. It's going to be busy, but that's a good thing. It's good to be busy, isn't it? Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm going to film a few more videos today, and hopefully I will be a bit more awake and useful in those. Sorry if I've been a bit scattered in this one. It just didn't quite work out the way I thought it would at the beginning. But I do love the way this has turned out. This kit is a beautiful kit, and I have been really looking forward to using it. There are some other pieces in the kit, whether I did an unboxing or not, I'm not sure, but there are some really beautiful little quote cards here that came with the sub box, and there's also these fabulous die cuts as well. So if I was feeling particularly excited, I could make a little bookmark or something out of these, and maybe one day I will, but I'm not today, I don't think. And then it also came with these really adorable sticky notes. So I have been hoarding all this stuff ready to use at some point, so yeah, it's good to be able to use some of that today in this beautiful little setup. Okay guys, thanks again. I will catch you in my next video. See you soon. Bye.